Welcome, survivors, and welcome back to another episode of Will It Survive? In our persistent server, our friends had logged out and didn't give us much chance to find or build a place to stay, so we're going to have to stay in Aldo's cabinet. This is a small textile shop that we noticed as we were riding around the town. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a quick look around inside to make sure that this can be made into a formidable fortress. And it seems like a pretty decent place. It just has one set of stairs and one ladder leading up to the roof. So if we can clear out some of these areas, clear out some of the stairs, clear out the inside as we're doing, this should give us a really good sort of starting point. So as part of the preparation work, we just decided to completely cut out all of the stairs. So this would mean that the zombies can't actually climb up to us, and this would mean that the Horde will be stuck at the bottom, allowing us to shoot down and throw things down and destroy them from above. So we've destroyed all of the wooden stairs, giving ourselves a really good platform above, and then we've also destroyed the bottom half of the ladder as well, again creating this gap between us and the zombies, because we'll be up on the roof to make sure that we've got a really good place to stay. Now, me and one of our teammates, Dodgy Die, which is Dave, who normally plays alongside me with games, is just up on the roof with his sniper rifle, just getting ready. And as you can see, the timer is ticking down. We're at 21:55, so it's just literally 4 minutes in game until the Horde comes. And Linzi is taking forever to drive her bike around, and she went all the way around, the long way around, to get to us. So we've run inside, just trying to shut all the doors to create as many barriers between us and them as we possibly can. Now the Horde Night started, and we start to panic because she's saying to me, "Where do I go? Where do I go?" And I'm going, "You just got to jump up the ladder." So she jumps, misses, and then decides to jump and miss again. And then I'm starting to panic now because I'm behind, just trying to make sure that she gets up the ladder okay. And then I also jump and miss. So there's just a comedy of errors and fails. And then we come into the question of, will it survive? So we started up on the roof, and as you can see, I'm fighting here with the hatch to get down while birds were trying to peck my eyes out. And Dave then decides to go absolutely crazy with his pistol and takes out all of those birds to stop them from trying to get at me and peck my brains out. And you can see here, the zombies have already created and broken sort of some of the wooden parts down. And that's perfect. What we're going to do is we're going to use the areas that they've broken and create murder holes that they've made themselves. So in essence, the zombies themselves then are going to defeat themselves while they try to come through and eat our brains. As you can see, we've got this great murder hole here, and I'm just firing through and taking a few pot shots down to the Horde that is at the bottom. There are quite a lot of them, and they seem to be going absolutely crazy on the walls as well, which is a concern because we don't want them to take the whole building down on top of us. At this stage now, Linzi's on the roof. She's shooting down off the roof, trying to kill as many as she can. Dave, who is next to me, is also shooting through a separate murder hole, and we're trying to thin as many of them as possible so that they don't break the building down on top of us. And at the same time, it gives us loads and loads and loads and loads of great experience. This is where we've got some of the greenies, some of the cops, some of the spewers. We've got just a little bit of everything just below, but it's creating this really great murder hole, which means that we are protected above, but we can shoot down to them as well. So it turns out that this is actually a really, really, really good place to hold up, because the amount of stuff that's inside of the place makes it difficult for the zombies and for the Horde to actually climb up to you. By removing those stairs, we've given ourselves a really, really, really good vantage point. As you can see, just trying to fire as many different headshots as possible, trying to make up as much experience points and things like that we can gain through the Horde Night, and of course trying to survive. Then we start getting some of the blue ones as well. We haven't seen too many of the special ones. We've just seen little glimpses of some of the blue ones, some of the orange ones and things like that. But at Horde Night, that's when they all seem to come out and try to climb up on top of each other. As you can see, we've got an orange one here. This is an orange spider type one. I still don't know what the orange ones do personally, but we'll have a look into that a little bit later. I'm sure we'll find out as we go. Just trying to thin the Horde again as much as possible. Great murder hole here. They just keep running into the bullet. It's just like a turkey shoot, just like before. So we're just wiping out as many of them as we possibly can. It's almost a little bit too easy here because they just keep running into this zone and trying to break all of the boxes and all of the different things that are inside. It's given them so much to keep them occupied and so much for them to deal with that actually it gives us plenty of time to just finish them off and shoot at them and kill them. And yeah, you know, surviving is not such a big deal. It's such it's actually quite easy then to survive, which is great. That's exactly what we want. And then it happened. Linzi's come down off the roof and she's climbed down the ladder and accidentally fallen down behind the railings. She's fallen straight down this gap here, and you can see the zombies are just trying to slap her across the back of the head. So I've gone and quickly said, if you run to the side, I'll put a ladder up for you. You could jump up the ladder and survive. Come on quickly, you need to get up here, you need to get up here. I built the ladder quickly with some gaps so it makes it difficult for the zombies, and eventually Linzi just ends up dying. They managed to beat her down and eat her brains, and she did not survive. Imagine falling through the smallest gap in the map when you got the whole area you could have landed on, and she had to just fall through that. It was just the worst luck going. It's just the worst luck. So then me and Dave, then we just sat up here taking some more pot shots and trying to thin as many of these down as possible. Again, we're trying to stop these from breaking the building down below us, because they seem to really love attacking the brickwork and destroying as much of the brickwork as possible. So we're just gonna wipe these out with bullets and bombs. As you can see, there's a bit of flashing going on, with Dave is just about to throw some bombs down on top of them as well. And then we're just raking in all this experience you can see down the sides here, which is great. It's fantastic. There we go. Dave is just firing as much as he can. There's loads of them below us in this lift shaft. They absolutely love it down here. It's like they're having like a disco party just below us. And there's the bombs. Dave is throwing some pipe bombs down now. You can see him just lighting the bombs up there. There we go. Ooh, nice shot. Look at all those. Just popping zombies for fun, you know? Fantastic. So once we hit that stage, then it is time to, as always, chug a beer and go downstairs and have a bit of a fist fight and thin the horde. We've reached that time of the day now where it is daytime and the zombies are far less extreme. They're not all going to be running at us, and there isn't so many of them there either. So I've gone downstairs and using my Toolverine claws. I call myself Toolverine because obviously I've got Wolverine claws made of tools. So Toolverine claws, and we're just going to punch them in the eyes, punch them in the face, take their faces clean off. Yeah, just like so. So I'm just backing up out of the building, just throwing punches, throwing haymakers and uppercuts and all sorts, just to thin down as many of them as possible. You can see that we're just finishing them off. There we go, just the last sort of few now. Yes, like this. Yeah, punch him right in the jaw. There we go. These feral guys are really tough. They take an absolute beating. And there we go, it just shows that Linzi's died yet again. So that's twice in one night, which is just really bad luck on her part. And there, that's it. We've thinned the horde out, and we've managed to survive. So let's take a look around and see the damage and things that have been caused. Is that the last of them? No, sounds like there's gunshots. That's not the last of them. There could be more. There is a lot more inside. There we go. We got an orange hazmat suit guy. Yeah, just throwing a few haymakers, a couple of shots to the chin, just in the gas mask. Toolverine claws are doing us wonders. Oh, nice headshot there. There we go, we got him down. Now punch him while he's down. Yeah, he's out of the count. He's not coming back. We got a stripper in here. Oh, we made her legless, just like so. And a few shots straight into the eyes of the green one. Down, is he out? No, he's not out. Oh, he is now. And there we go, Linzi's back, picking up her gear. So, question is, did it survive? Did it survive? Well, technically, yeah, the building survived. That was a pretty good one. You can see the damage that's been caused where they've been wiping out all of the brickwork, trying to take everything down on top of us. It's been an amazing night. And we managed to survive. Dave and me did anyway. Linzi had a few deaths, so... but I think that was all her part, you know, I mean, like I say, falling through the smallest crack in the scenery. She's only got herself to blame on that one. So, yep, did it survive? It did. That's a pretty good place to hold up in if you're in a pinch. As always, survivors, thanks so much for joining in, dropping in, and enjoying. We see you guys on the next episode of Will It Survive?